Hello, Cancer. Sarah here. I'm going to be doing your February 2019 Oracle reading for the month of February. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. How this is going to work? I'm going to be picking 4 cards for you. First card is going to be the overall energy for February. The second card is going to be the challenge or challenges. The third card is going to be the guidance or the advice. And then the fourth card is going to be the overall outcome for February 2019 for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And I'm going to pick the challenge card. So I just picked your overall outcome card and you got the children's card. And I'll show you that card in a second. But I wanted to find the challenge card first. And then we can talk about it. Let's talk about it. Cancer, please share with me how January was. We just had a huge lunar eclipse, a huge energetic reset, closing a lot of doors, ending a lot of karmic patterns, ancestral beliefs, and I feel like the Cancer felt it so much. The lunar eclipse was in Leo, but it was in Cancer. The moon was in Cancer before the eclipse hit and when it was exact. So I felt like, I don't even know how to explain that kind of energy, but I feel like there's definitely a significance in terms of the moon being in Cancer and then going into Leo. Like I feel like your energy went with it. You know what I mean? So it wasn't just Leo, it was also Cancer moon as well, if that makes sense. The energy was there for the Cancer. And there was a lot of Cancerian energy. I didn't feel Leo energy on the lunar eclipse. Did you? Share with me below. Okay. So what is the challenge for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising for February 2019? May I have a fallout card, please? Sweet. Okay. So the overall energy that we got for February 2019 is we got the children's card. And I feel like this does have something to do with your children if you are a parent, but I also feel like this has so much to do with playfulness and with activating and getting in touch with your inner child, your inner little girl or your inner little boy. And I feel like this is so important because we think, well, we do have obligations, but I feel, and I was sharing this with you last month, like you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't nurture unless you're nourished and nurtured. You can't understand something unless you are that as well. You know what I mean? So I feel in order for you to get what you want and to feel the way that you want to feel for the rest of your life, not just for this month, is to understand all of these aspects of yourself. So I'm also feeling and hearing there are some of you who are afraid to activate and to touch these parts of yourself. And your angels want you to know that it's safe and there's nowhere else to go. There's nowhere else to go but inside and to face all of these parts of yourself and to love these parts of yourself, even though maybe growing up you were told that they were bad or weird or that it wasn't acceptable to feel. So I feel like the overall energy for you, Cancer, is playfulness, is your inner child and not taking life so serious. It's almost like free falling. That's what I'm feeling. Like it's almost like a surrendering and a letting go and an innocence. So you don't have to try and figure it all out for the rest of the year. You don't have to figure out this and that. I feel like as you've noticed, trying to control everything makes you feel like shit. So it's almost like throw it away. But not like throw it in the garbage, just like kind of give it to your angels, give it to your higher self, give it to your soul, give it to God or Prime Creator, whatever you want to call it, and take it moment by moment as a child does. You know what I mean? And when you begin to activate your inner child, that will come naturally. It will be natural for you to be in the present moment. It'll be natural for you to enjoy the small things and to be grateful for the small things and not take life so serious. And I'm not saying like that you don't have obligations, and I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying to go inside. I'm saying to love all of these pieces of you that you may not like or that you think other people don't like, and learn to love it and learn to appreciate and honor these parts of yourself. So I feel like the overall energy is a whole a whole deeper level of self-love, of pieces of yourself that are tucked and hidden away that you don't like. And I feel like this is so important for the Cancer because I know that you guys feel so deeply. My moon is in Cancer, so I understand, right? And maybe growing up, you were told that you were too sensitive or that you cried too much or that you felt too much. That's not true. That's all bullshit. And people were projecting their stuff onto you of not being able to feel so deeply. So, feeling deeply is a gift and allow yourself to heal. Also, I'm feeling heal these parts of yourself that have to do with your innocence and with your inner child and with freedom, I feel. Okay, so that's going to be the overall energy. The challenge that you got is you got the manifestation card. And this is really, really interesting because I feel a multiple of things with this challenge. The first is I want to say, and I feel called to say this, is that you're trying too hard to manifest all of these things. So the more strain that you put on something, and the more you focus on it, and I know like that's how you manifest is to focus on it, but only if you focus from a place of it already being here, not from a place of lack, not from a place of oh it's not here yet, or I don't feel this way yet. You know what I mean? And I feel like this has to do with your inner child because your inner child will bring you the manifestations because it is free, and there's a sense of deep knowingness and innocence, a sense that is connected to all that is. And when you are connected to all that is, and when you know this deep connection, you know that source is you, that's when you're able to get what you want and see the manifestation, see it all come to fruition, right? So the challenge that you're going to have is seeing that, but not because you're unable to manifest, but because it's not the right time and it's time to go inside. It's time to look inside for all of the answers instead of wanting to see them out there. And also, I feel like the reason why we want certain things is because of how it makes us feel, right? So focus on that feeling that you want, and don't get so caught up into the manifestation, into seeing it in the physical. If it's in here, if it's real in here, if it's real in here and in your womb as well, then it will manifest. That's law. Okay, so that's going to be one of the challenges, or I feel like it's going to be the overall challenge, is patience as well. Allow things to come to you. You don't have to make it happen. Allow the good things to come to you. Allow what you want to come to you and be open to receiving it, I feel. So that's going to be the challenge is patience and, not getting what you want at this specific time. And also I'm feeling now that a lot of you are trying to control a lot of things. That's not how you get what you want. You get what you want by being that first. Okay? So that's going to be your challenge. Your guidance for that challenge, or just the guidance for February, I'm going to be using this beautiful deck. It's the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Like, look at these cards. So I'm going to be picking a card from this deck from Kuan Yin. I love her. She's the goddess of compassion. And I feel like definitely she has some, or not saying that she has, like I have no idea if she was Cancer or not, but I feel like there is a connection between the Cancerians and Kuan Yin. Just that beautiful, receptive, maternal energy. So Kuan Yin, what is the guidance for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising for this manifestation card and the manifestation challenge? What is it that the Cancers need to know? Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising for February 2019. She's saying open to listen. She's also saying that a lot of you who are going to be watching this, you're connected to her very, very, very deeply. She's also saying that she's been connecting with you through a purple light, like a purple hue. So if you've been seeing that in your mind's eye or in like the physical, that's her. And know that it's safe. And she also wants you to pray with her and to call more compassion into your body. Oh. Okay, so which card do I feel? We're going to do both of them. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, your advice or your guidance from Kuan Yin, you got 2 cards. So you got Empress of the Pearl, and you've got your Enlightened Heart. And I'm going to read both of these to you. And listen and feel into what she has to say. Your enlightened heart. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps, each one as a drop of water, forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. So that's your enlightened heart. Then we got Empress of the Pearl. You have an inner gift of great value, born of struggle, adversity, and challenge. In wisdom, you know that suffering can lead to growth, provided you are willing to search for a way to heal through it. Seeing challenges as ways to expand your spiritual light empowers you to focus on your growing light rather than getting caught up in suffering. Yeah, so I feel like, with this, with not seeing what you want to see and not feeling the way you want to feel, I feel like it is because you're focused too much on not having it. You're focused on the lack instead of the light within your heart, within the deep knowingness that you are already that you already have all of the things that you want, and that the things that may have caused you pain, the things that are coming up right now that are making you suppress and neglect this, has the answers to your glory, has the answers to your healing. And when you heal for you, when you heal yourself, you heal everyone. It is so much bigger than you. The bigger picture is that when you do this, when you heal, when you know thyself as love, you activate this entire planet. You activate the crystal grid. You activate the Gaia grid. You activate this entire universe. That's how powerful we are. So the guidance is to face your stuff. Your guidance is to understand that everything that you have been through, everything that you're going through right now, it is in divine order, and that you are already free. I love that. Your inner child is what will bring you all of the things that you want. Because children don't really, if you've ever watched your child play or paint or eat, they're very present. They're very in the moment. And they're not worried about whether their toys are there. They're not worried about if it's fucking snowing outside. You know what I mean? They're free. And what your inner child can teach you, and what these cards are saying to you right now, is that when you activate and you feel into this inner little girl, this inner little boy, you'll be able to understand more deeply what you're doing here, and the magic that is around you, the magic that is within you, the magic that is here. And through that, you'll be able to manifest. You'll be able to receive, and you'll make way to allow all of the things that you want to come into your life, because in spiritual truth, it is already here. And I love these cards. Empress of the Pearl, your enlightened heart. She's saying now also, like, to choose love. And if you're not seeing the things that you want to manifest, it's because it's not manifested in here yet. Manifest it in here, feel the feelings, know that it is already yours, and actually know that it's already yours. And it will have to come to you. It will have to manifest. Okay? I love that. So let's pull an outcome card for you guys. So what will be the outcome for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising for the month of February? Oh. And we got Enchantment. That is your outcome card, is Enchantment. This is a beautiful card. So it's like, okay, well, what the hell does enchantment mean? So feel into that for a second and say the word out loud. Enchantment. What colors do you see? What do you feel? I feel like enchantment means magic, pure magic manifestation, things that you can't really explain or talk about with the logical mind. It can only be felt and known within the spiritual dimensions and within the emotional body as well. So I feel like with this fresh perspective and this initiation of stepping forth into your inner child, which can be scary, but once you get past that and you face all of that fear and you face all of that trauma and that wounding, it'll be so worth it because you'll see the world through the eyes of magic, which is the eyes of source, which is this card. So when you allow yourself to sit with your inner child, play with her. What does she need? Ask her what she needs. Remember a time when you were a kid, when you were really, really, really happy and you felt that freedom. That is the overall energy of your inner little girl. And there's different aspects as well, but when you allow yourself to love this part of yourself, when you see that everything that's happened to you in your life within your childhood, if there was any trauma or abuse, know that when you heal and when you release the mind from the place of a victim, you'll be able to see the underlying divine order. And that is powerful. And that's when you see the magic within the magic within the magic. So when you heal these parts of yourself, when you let go of wanting it in the physical and you focus on having it in here first, when you realize that you are already free, my love, you'll be able, by the end of the month, you'll be able to feel the magic that you are. You will have a whole different perspective, a deeper perspective of who you are, what you're doing here. And the reason why things are the way that they are right now in your life. And a whole different level of acceptance. And I love that so much. Okay? So I'm going to show you these cards. The overall energy is children. And this could also, I'm feeling now like if you have children, let them teach you. Let them teach you patience. Let them teach you self-acceptance, self-care, and honor, because children, when they feel a certain way, when they feel a certain way, they express it. When they need something, they express it. Learn from your children. They will teach you so much. So the overall energy is children. The challenge that you are receiving right now and you're probably going through right now as manifestation is not seeing the things come. And it's because that there's a block within your psyche or within your energy field of your inner child that needs to be acknowledged and loved. The way that you can heal this is to keep your focus on the magic, keep your focus on knowing your purpose and healing aspects of yourself and diving right into all of these pieces of yourself that you may find unlovable or that someone may have told you that it's unlovable. It's not true. You're safe to face all of these pieces, and I'm really, really excited for you. So that is your advice. You got the Empress of the Pearl and Your Enlightened Heart from Kuan Yin. And I love that. And it's really, really powerful, her energy. So call upon her if you need help. So if you do choose to face these pieces of yourself, and I know some people are not ready, and that's okay. But if you are ready, and you're ready to heal, and you're ready to bring light and love to your wounds and to the pieces of yourself that you don't think are lovable, and to other people as well, there's going to be a huge awakening. There's going to be a huge shift within your psyche and within your energetic body and your physical body of your purpose, of the purpose of Earth, your purpose of being here as a parent or as a starseed or whatever or whoever you are. And this is going to change everything. When you heal this, you get this. You get magic. You get divine order. You get understanding and acceptance. You get inner peace. And I'm really, really excited for you, Cancer. So that is your February 2019 reading. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. May this reading be of deep and genuine service to you. If you would like a private reading, there will be a link below. But other than that, may this month bring you so much magic and so much love and so much healing. And another message that I'm receiving is it's time to turn the mirror in. And I love you so much. Okay, so blessed be, and I'll see you next month.